Hello guys and welcome to today's episode, where today what we are going to be doing is pretty awesome. Now this, you may not have noticed what it is from the title and the thumbnail, but I'm going to explain it to you really shortly. So basically what we are going to be doing is we are going to be making an army, just a random army. For my first army I have my regular farming army, and for my second attack I'm going to be doing something pretty hilarious, and then in the final attack we are going to be doing something different, not quite sure what yet, but we are going to be having a look at that. But basically what we have to do is we have to go ahead and go into multiplayer battle, and we have to find a base to attack. So let's just say we were to attack this base right here once it pops up. Let's say we were to attack this base. I would have to predict what sort of percentage I would get on this raid. Now I will have to use every single one of my spells, every single one of my troops, heroes, and yeah, all of that stuff. Maybe not the clan castle, that's not really all that necessary, and maybe not the haste spell right here because it is from the clan castle. But I would have to predict how much percent I would get on this base, and if I would get it correct, well, I don't know, then I get it correct. But this is fun because you guys can play along, you guys can have a guess how much percentage I can get on this base. Comment down below on every single one of the attacks I do, how much percentage you will think I will get. So basically comment attack number 1, let's say 76%, attack number 2, I don't know, 80%, and attack number 3, 30%, something like that. Go ahead and comment down below. Obviously you will have to have a look at the base first to have a look at how much percentage you think I will get on the base. But I thought this would be a fun idea because you guys can also play along. So without further ado, let's get into an attack. So let me just find a base and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so here we go guys. We landed on a pretty good base. This guy has loads of Dark Elixir, almost 3000 Dark Elixir. And he is a pretty decent Town Hall 9. He has some Town Hall level 8 defenses, but he has his Archer Queen. He has level 8 mortars. I don't know, I think that's level 8 mortars. Not quite sure though. Correct me if I am wrong, but we will be attacking this guy. And so I will have a guess, and I say I will get a 2-star and a 66%. I think we will be getting a 66% 2-star. Let's go ahead and actually do this because we are running out of time. So let's deploy our queen right here, dropping in the 4 healers obviously because we are doing this queen walk. Let's drop a single wizard on this, what is it, on the not the builder's hut, what is it? What is it? I can't remember. The barracks, there we go. What is it? The barracks. Okay, so my queen is battling the enemy queen. Will she go down? No, not quite yet, but I think we will have to pop up that queen ability because she was low on health, so we did have to pop the queen ability. Quite disappointing because it is quite early in the raid, but let's go ahead and deploy the giants. So here we go, dropping in the 16 giants over here, and let's drop in some wizards in behind just to clear out the outside structures. Obviously dropping in about two wall breakers to for the queen to go inside. Let's drop a poison spell on the giants, and now let's drop our king, and oh, I forgot to drop another healer on the queen. So let's drop a heal spell because that bomb tower, it is taking out our giants. That is insane. Let's drop in some more barbarians, some archers, and some more wall breakers. So I forgot to drop the wall breakers on the actual giants, so I don't know how that happened. But anyways, we are in this space, so this is looking quite good at the moment. Let's drop a raid spell to accelerate those giants, obviously. Let's drop in some more barbarians and some more archers. Where is our queen? She is on the bottom right here, so that is good. She is probably going to be getting the town hall. She is the one closest to the town hall. And here we go, we are at 50%. I had a guess at 66%. Let's have a look at what sort of damage we can still do to the space. Let's drop another raid spell on all of those giants, the barbarian king, the archers, and all of that stuff. King ability going on there, and we got the town hall. We are at 60%. Will my guess be correct? It's looking quite good. It's looking good. 62%. Our queen is on the bottom of the base. Our king is going to go down. Is he going to get that wizard tower? Yes, he is. So we are up to 64%. And actually, guys, it seems like my guess is going to be wrong, but it is going to be close because the queen is going to be going onto these defenses right here, the arch tower and all of that stuff. But the archer tower will not have enough power to actually take down my queen, so we do have to deploy the rest of our units. And I'm not going to cheat here, I am going to deploy them in a correct way so we do get some more percentage. And so let's drop a barbarian over here. Wait, let's drop a giant and then a barbarian just to take some loot. And so we did use every single one of our troops. and the spell. So that was the rules. 68%. Can we get another percentage? Not quite sure. I think the queen will be able to take out that mortar, but not anything else after that, or just ignore the mortar and go for the archer tower. Okay, that was pretty interesting. And so here we go, 71%. My guess was 66%. 2-star, I got the 2-star part correct, and 66%, that was pretty close. I mean, that was okay. That was an okay guess. Let me know down below in the comment section what your guess was. That was pretty epic. And let's go ahead and actually return back to base. Have a look at the next army I'm using. So this is pretty hilarious. As you can see in my army camps, I have healers only, and so this is going to be pretty funny. I think we will be dropping the healers on our heroes, actually only on the queen I think, or maybe we are going to be dropping 4 healers on the queen, 4 healers on the king. Then we have some raid spells, obviously a jump spell and a heal spell, and so that is going to be pretty funny. Let's train up some more raid spells. Actually, let's do some free spells. Why not? Let's do 2 free spells, actually 1 rage spell and 1, what should we do, 1 jump spell and a poison spell. So there we go. And our next army, not quite sure what it is going to be. Do we need another healer? 210 troops, so we basically need some wall breakers. Let's take some wall breakers with us, 5 wall breakers. That is going to be okay. That is going to be enough units to fill up the army camps, and that is going to be pretty funny. But what is our next army going to be? What is our final army going to be? Not quite sure. You know what, let's just go ahead and do the attack, and after that I am going to have a look at what sort of army we can do to make the raid a little more funny. So let's go and find a base to attack. And what am I doing here? So here we go, let's go into multiplayer, and I'll be right back with you guys once I do find a base. Oh wow, okay, never mind, ignore what I just said. We are going to be attacking this guy. I don't even have to edit this part out. So here we go. This guy has a ton of loot. This is absolutely insane. But no, where is our king? Oh god, is our king still down? Okay, I did not look out for that. But you know what? We cannot skip this base. This is just too much of an insane amount of loot. I cannot skip this base. We are going to be attacking this, and I know it is going to be kind of unfair because we don't have our king, etc. But I'm still going to be attacking this base. So where should we go in from? We are going to go in from the top right here. So here we go, deploying the queen and 4 healers. So if the queen actually loses a healer, that is no problem because we can then deploy another healer. We have 15 freaking healers. That is a lot of healers. So we have to look out for the queen. We don't have to miss the queen ability, obviously, and if we do miss it, it's going to be pretty embarrassing because basically the queen is all we have in this raid. So there is no way we can actually lose the queen ability. So we will have to drop a raid spell, I think. Not quite sure though. Let's just go ahead and do this. So why not? Because I do not want to lose my queen so early in the raid. And you know what? I actually forgot to have a guess at what percentage we are going to be getting. So I am going to have a guess right now, and I'll say we will get a 54% 1-star. We will not be getting the 2-star, but I think we will get the 1-star if the queen actually has enough power to. Or was my guess kind of wrong? Not quite sure, but here we go. The queen is going hard on that gold storage, so here we go. She is taking that out pretty well. I'm not quite sure what we have in the clan castle. I really do not know. I think we have like wizards or Valkyries, or actually no, I requested for a healer, right? So I must have a healer. So we really only have the queen, and yeah, okay, so that's going to be pretty interesting. And we won't even be getting so much loot off of this base. You will be getting these collectors on the outside, but not too much, because obviously there are loads of collectors on the other side of the base, but that is okay. This is still a fun attack. So here we go, queen attacking that bomb tower. Nothing is attacking her whatsoever. She is on her own. We have 1.5 minutes left, so what will our queen still be able to do? We are at 31%. Will we be getting the 54% 1-star I actually said in the beginning? That was my guess. Comment down below right now if you haven't already. What do you think? What sort of percentage do you think we will be getting on the space? So let's have a look. Our queen is being attacked by a wizard tower and a cannon. Here we go. Tesla popped up, and we are at 36%. So she is taking out that elixir collector. That is really good. We do need some loot because we actually didn't get too much from the space. But here we go. The queen is actually getting pretty close to the enemy queen, so that is quite worrying. Not quite sure what the enemy queen is going to do, how much damage basically. Let's drop a poison spell on her. Why not? I do not want the enemy queen to take out my queen that early in the battle. Well, not that early. It is obviously coming to an end. So here we go, 44%. So is our queen actually going to be able to take the rest of the actual structures? Is she going to be getting the 54% I actually mentioned? I mean, I know at the beginning I said we do have to use every single one of our spells, but really there is no need to use all of these spells whatsoever. So there is an air defense right here. So let's drop another heal spell, and not a heal spell, a healer. And are we actually going to be getting the 54% I actually mentioned? So here we go, 54% is, let's pop up that queen ability. I know I shouldn't have done that, but wow. 55% 1-star. I am getting so close to being absolutely correct on these raids. So wow, we could have gotten the 54% 1-star if we did not have popped the queen ability, but I thought to make it more fair, I mean obviously in every single raid you will be using the queen's ability, so to be fair I did pop it up. But here we go, 55% 1-star. Let me know down below in the comment section what your guess was. This was pretty hilarious. Let's go back to base and have a look at what sort of army we can train up. Oh, we got a star bonus. That is pretty good. 200,000 of each and 1,000 Dark Elixir. That is really good. I will gladly accept that. So here we go. I'm not quite sure what sort of army to use. We still have the 10 healers and the 5 wall breakers because the king was down and I did not realize that. Let me have a think of what sort of troops we will be using in this next raid, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so here we go guys, this is our last army, and in case you haven't noticed already, this is going to be an all-air attack. Now what this army is, it is basically, as already mentioned, an all-air attack, and I have no idea how this is going to go. This is pretty hilarious. So what we have is 4 dragons, 4 baby dragons, 4 healers, and 4 balloons. Now the wall breakers and the minions, I don't know, the wall breakers just for the heroes and the 2 minions just to fill up the missing spaces, and this is going to be pretty hilarious. Not quite sure what sort of damage we will be able to get. I don't even think we will be getting a 1-star, but we do have our heroes, and we actually switched up the spells a little bit. We did use, we are going to be using 2 free spells, a single raid spell and a single heal spell. The 2 free spells are the change in this attack. I'm not quite sure how this attack is going to go, as already mentioned, but this should be pretty funny, pretty hilarious. Let's go ahead and find a base to attack. Okay, so here we go guys, we are going to be attacking this guy. Now I know this guy, it seems pretty hard to get even a 1-star on this dude with the attack strategy we are using, because we literally have 4 dragons, 4 baby dragons, 4 balloons. The balloons will be absolutely useless, and 2 minions with which I have no idea what to do, and then 10 freaking wall breakers, and obviously the 4 healers for my queen. But let's just go ahead and actually attack this base. I really have no idea how much percentage we are going to be getting, but I will take a guess and I will say we are going to be getting about 53%, a 53% 1-star. So here we go, that is my guess. Have a guess down below in the comment section. What percentage do you think I am going to be getting on this base? So here we go, starting off with our queen, obviously doing a nice little queen walk, deploying the healers in a nice order, and here we go. So I hope our queen doesn't die out in the first seconds of this raid. So if she is very low on health, obviously we are going to be deploying some raid spells. And so here we go, some wall breakers. Let's drop in a poison spell just to take out those giants. Those giants, they do have loads and loads of hit points, so that is something I am worrying about. But let's drop in some of our actual baby dragons. So here we go, dropping in 1 baby dragon over here. Let's drop in a dragon over here because there is no air defense on that side of the base. Our queen is still up and running, so that is good. Let's drop another dragon on this side of the base, and where should we drop another one? Let's drop in a baby dragon on this side and another one. Actually, I have no idea where to drop the rest of my units. Like literally, there are air defenses everywhere. Let's drop a raid spell on our queen and on the healers just so she doesn't die out in the first minutes of the raid. Let's actually drop in some wall breakers. You know what? Why not? Let's drop in wall breakers. Let's drop in the actual king as well, and let's drop in another dragon on this side of the base. Okay, so here we go. Let's drop a baby dragon on this actual elixir collector. Will we need a what is it, a free spell? Yes, we will. I think we will need a free spell. Let's just wait and see what our queen can do by her own. So I think I'm going to pop up that actually I really don't know. Let's drop in a free spell. I don't want to pop up that queen ability quite yet, but 52%, my guess was 53%, so that is a mile off. I did not expect to get so much percent on this base, but literally our queen is going down. We have to pop that queen ability. There was no way we could have kept that queen ability. I may have been able to drop the free spell, but I forgot about that. That is my explanation for that. But anyways, that was a tower went down. We still have a full dragon, so let's drop him in over here, hoping I can get some of that loot. Our Barbarian King is still up and running. Wow, damn. So let's drop a free spell on those 2 expos. Will we get both of them? No, we didn't. So we got one of them, so that is okay. Let's drop a heal spell, and so let's drop the rest of our units real quick. Here we go. Dropping in that baby dragon, 2 minions, and our king is actually going to get some Dark Elixir. Is he going to get the full storage? I don't think so. We don't have the king's ability, but here we go, 68%. Wow, I did not expect that at all. Wow, the lag though. But wow, I did not expect to get so much percentage on this base. I thought we would get 53% 1-star, but we got a 68% 1-star. So wow, let me know down below in the comment section what your guess was. My guess was obviously way off, and so yeah, that was wow, that was interesting. I really did not expect that. I am pretty damn impressed. So let's return back to base. So we have 3 million gold and 2.8 million elixir. Let's have a look at what we have in our clan castle. So wow, we do have quite a bit of loot, 500,000 of each. Let's collect that. Okay, and here we go. So we do have enough loot to actually upgrade some walls. So here we go. Let's finish up this compartment right here. Let's finish it up with gold actually. Here we go. I love gold, and here we go. There it goes. All of the gold down the drain for a single wall. But you know what, that is really good because we did finish up this compartment over here, so I am really happy about that. That is really good. Now we are going to be starting this compartment over here, this side of the base, this right hand side of the base. So let's do this. 3 million elixir for this wall right here. Here we go, and 3 million for this one. So that was 6 million in resources. We currently have 95,000 Dark Elixir. We still need about, what is it, 55,000 to upgrade the queen. So yes, that is 55,000. Pretty good indeed. And so yeah, that is going to be the end of this episode, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this episode. This was really fun making. It was really fun attacking these bases with this different sorts of armies and having a guess at what sort of percentage I would get in the bases. I would love to see your actual opinions on what sort of percentage I would have gotten on these bases. That would really make my day. It would be awesome. And yeah, guys, with that being said, if you did enjoy this episode, please do make sure to smash that like button. Also, comment down below, as already mentioned, what sort of percentage you think I will have gotten on these bases. And if you haven't already, please do make sure to subscribe to my channel for daily content. And with that being said, I'll see you next time, guys. Peace out.